Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast, a show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I am Clyde Anderson, and I am just a guest on my own podcast as we have Qasim and Lexii on as we dive into this Saturday's PLE Crown Jewel in Perth. The show is brought to you by Visionary Minds, Public Relations, and Media. If you have any media consultations, feel free to contact Tammy Reese at visionarymindsny@gmail.com, and she would gladly get in contact with you. Mr. Qasim is in second place. I think Lexi in like fifth, I believe.
We didn't have to bring up that negativity.
First loser. That's me.
What? I could be wrong in the ranking. I think I'm in fourth. I think it's
you and Casanova. I think is tied for fourth, right?
Or me and Dara. It's one or the other. Somebody's ahead of me. I don't care.
Yeah, Dara. She's third. It's Law Dweez, me, Dara. Then I think you and Cass, I think are tied, and then it's Lexi.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's something like that. Yeah, we at Crown Jewel, and how we got here from WrestlePalooza. What a bluff of a Saturday's night main event version 2.0 of a pay-per-view event that we had to purchase on the ESPN app for $29.99. As if you don't have cable.
About that?
Can we talk about that?
Can we talk about the false advertising where they said, hey, if you already have the ESPN app, like I already did, and then I logged in through my provider and they're like, oh, sorry, you need the ESPN Plus.
No, for real. What was that about? Talk about, if you already have the bundle or if you have it through your TV provider, it's not extra. Yes, it is. Y'all literally made it a whole separate category in order for us to be able to watch this like that. I want my money back.
Yep, I agree. I had to upgrade my whole entire bundle to get ESPN Plus to make sure I could watch events, even though they said, hey, as long as you have ESPN through your provider, which I do through Verizon, and when I logged in, it says, oh, you don't have the authorization. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? So, yeah, now I have it. And I don't like the fact that they false advertise.
Give me back the WWE app.
No, for real. To put everything back in one universal spot where we can watch and be joyous and have a great time. Thank you.
Because I better pay $9.99 and have the entire library, then have to go through 7 different subscribers or apps to watch WWE content. Make it make sense. I want 2014 back when Vince McMahon had us paying $9.99.
For real.
Needless to say, we're here at Perth. We finally on this tail end of the John Cena retirement tour, farewell run. People calling it mid. Some people saying Cena should have played his cards better after WrestleMania or after the Chamber. Well, he waited to after basically the night before SummerSlam to decide to make moves, and now he got like 4 dates left, and he decided to wrestle AJ Styles this Saturday.
But I feel like the whole AJ Styles. Did you see how it played out on Twitter? Yeah, like it wasn't even really. I'm gonna just say this: Triple H dropped the ball big time when it came to AJ John Cena in this retirement tour, and I don't think it's fair. The way he's doing his legacy is absolutely horrendous.
I'm second that. I'm a firm believer, not firm believer. I'm totally agreeing with you in reference to that because if Hunter was a great booker, he is. Let's not say that he isn't. Um, he would have played his cards correctly with John Cena, knowing that dude was the face that ran the place, a la to AJ Styles. He ran the company for over 10 years. What consistent performance you had on top of over 10 years? Not Austin, not Rock, not even Triple H, not Hogan. Yeah, Hogan kind of. So it is in the 80s, but no one in this modern era wrestling in the WWE has been on top as long as John Cena consistently. And for him to now have to dictate who he has to wrestle for his last 4 events or 4 more appearances, it's horrendous. And Triple H, as a booker, should have known better. This is one of the guys that help you get these ESPN, Netflix deals, and you're lowballing him. So I'm kind of glad John Cena has now decided to take the ball, and now he's running his final lap with it. So that's all I got with that before we dive into the matches. Qasim. No, Qasim. Yeah, so well, we have Cena and AJ, who's 2-2 against each other. And the last match, 1-on-1, if I'm not mistaken, was the Rumble 2016 at the Alamo Dome, where they had a Meltzer claim it to be
Is that the one Cena won?
Yeah, number 16. Yep.
Yes, he won 16. I think it's only right. This is also, let's make note, supposed to be number 100 for John Cena, so I think it only makes sense that he's gonna win.
Yeah. I have seen him winning this one too. Like AJ will bring out the best John Cena, and even though we got that from Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam to make up what happened at WrestleMania, yeah, this is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is another. I'm gonna say it, another 5-star classic. Go ahead, spade. I would not be surprised, and I'm going to limb. I'm gonna see 2 Avalanche AAs on the top rope, and I think the second one, Mr. Styles is not going to kick out. And then I think this was kind of set up Cena's 2 appearances before Survivor Series, which is in Boston and at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden. So, where do you see Cena going from after Crown Jewel?
Where I want him to go and where I think he's gonna go is 2 separate places. In my favorite world is John Cena versus Edge in the end. And what I feel is going to happen in the WWE world is going to be John Cena versus Gunther.
Yeah, I see the same thing too. Like when you posted, who do you think Cena's gonna face last? I said Edge. People think I'm crazy. I'm like, nah. I feel it. I have this gut feeling that it's going to be Adam. We're going to hear You Think You Know Me.
I think if they play their cards right and you want to make tickets, if you want to justify the $500 starting price for these tickets for a Saturday night main event in DC, you will make his last opponent Edge. Other than that, there's no justification on why we paying $500 for nosebleeds in DC. Like that.
And nobody want to see Gunther win.
No, we don't. Not on a Saturday night main event. We do not. It's bad enough it's a Saturday night main event, which is just a glorified house show.
Correct.
The tickets are starting at $500. Like, if you want to make it make sense to us as fans, y'all gonna make some type of phone call to Mr. Adam Edge, the rated R superstar,
and Tony Khan to get him out of his contract for one night only,
and make it happen. His contract expires this month.
Oh, Adams. Oh, well, perfect sense. It makes sense. And
the last time I said it was Edge because his contract expires and they already written him off AEW.
Correct.
Off the last episode. As I said, the only thing that makes sense is like, oh, he's gonna go film a movie. Okay, cool. He's filming a movie now. What's that got to do with December?
Correct. The last time we saw Edge, he had a banger on his 25th anniversary with Sheamus.
The last time I saw Edge, who was in the AEW, jumping off that cage and broke both his legs, looking crazy. So yeah, we just gonna. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tarnish my memory of him with this nonsense. So I just stopped.
Do you see Brock Lesnar popping back out after that event against him and Styles?
I don't want to see that man.
To set up Survivor Series?
Again, in the WWE world, it would make sense because what y'all bring him back for anyway? Like it's since we bringing people back, y'all call Vince because at least Vince would have made it make sense.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, talking about Vince, I won't be surprised if there's like a package for John Cena and they let Vince McMahon speak on it. I see that happening. Okay. I'm not. I know Castle. Not Castle. I know Mr. Qasim is on Drive. He did say he's going to be on.
No, I'm here. I'm listening in. I just
Oh,
yeah. I've been listening the whole thing. I can't speak on like the last time I saw Edge and all that. I just, if anything, I agree with you, Cena with the Super AA, but I do also foresee a Super Styles clash as well from the top rope.
what?
But I still see Cena winning. Oh, AJ Styles gonna get it in. He gonna do a Super Styles clash off the top rope. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it transitions from an AA into almost like a Styles clash off the top rope. Cena kicks out and eventually gets him with a Super AA to finish. That's my
That's crazy.
ultimate prediction.
That's crazy.
I want to go on record. AJ Styles will do a Super Styles clash off the top rope to Cena. Cena kicks out, but the match will end with a Super AA. And obviously, Cena wins. AJ doesn't kick out.
I agree. Yep. All right.
Because seriously, you cannot have a Super AA without a Super Styles clash. They gonna trade moves back and forth. Cena. What is the one that Cena does? Because AJ Styles does what, the calf buster or whatever he calls it.
The STFU.
Yeah. So they're gonna be trading moves back and forth, and I would not be surprised. Again, if Cena maybe does a style clash to AJ just because it's like it would just make, because they look like they're ready to have fun. They're going to have a super match, and I think it ends with Cena on top, and AJ ain't gonna be mad at that. I think after that they hug it out, they shake it out, and then like you said, not to piss off Lexi, but then that's when Brock Lesnar comes out, F5s both of them and walks away.
Yep. So yep.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have to account for Cena being out again for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, because you got to have Brock come in just to harass Cena, but to do it to AJ Styles too, because they're gonna be in the ring. Because they're gonna do that hug it out and things like that, and then cue the music. Brock comes down. They're gonna be like, oh, because they're gonna be exhausted, and Brock is just gonna he'll suplex AJ, F5 Cena, and grab AJ and F5 him if he's still in the ring. I'm tapping into my clairvoyant powers now.
Sim said I'm going back for number 1 spot.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have the next match. We have Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns facing Bronson Reed in a specialty match. It's probably an Australian street fight. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Australia. How is that any different from any other street fight? Like, what makes it unique? Because they just call it Australian?
Yeah, basically it's just a name. Yeah. So you have that. Next is
7. So I'm gonna go with the OTC the head of the table, the needle mover, the tribal chief. The only person who can win this and make it make sense is Roman. I do think we're gonna have some type of interference in this match, though.
100%.
Only because we got the Usos and we got the Vision in some way, shape, or form will be interfering and interrupting this match. But I do see we're piecing back the pieces of the original bloodline slowly but surely. Speaking of that, where the hell is Solo Sokoa? But okay. But I have Roman winning this match. They left you on a stretcher last time. So at this point, you have to win. There's no other way.
Qasim?
I see Roman winning as well, but yes, you're gonna have interference from the Vision or at least Braun Breaker, which means Jay is probably gonna come out to help Romans to some extent as a protection. Because I don't see Jimmy doing it, but I see Jay coming out to protect Roman to some extent, and Roman finishing with the spear and pinning Bronson.
So I have it with Jay coming out to protect Roman only because CM Punk threw out that, oh, I don't like this little Roman thing in his face. Jay's coming out to protect Roman.
Yeah, that's what I
Instead
said.
of
Jay's
Jay
coming
coming
out.
out to protect Roman, he's probably going to try to protect him against Braun. Then I'm going to have Jimmy coming out to back up Jay. It's going to fall in those lines in some way, shape, or form.
See, I don't know about Jimmy coming out. It's just because I see if he does, I see that creating more friction between him and Jay saying, I didn't need you. I got
Which
this.
will make me feel like they're repeating back that WrestleMania bloodline storyline beef with the two brothers. And I don't want to see it happen again. I don't like it. I understand they didn't like how it went the first time, but please don't bring them back together to split them apart because it wouldn't make sense. We know WWE is notorious for
Recycling?
repeating storylines, but I don't want to see that. Yeah, no. I'm also trying to factor in CM Punk and LA Knight into this because they have their issue with Jay Uso and the Usos as well.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I know. See, they got so much going on with Raw with all of them, and you got to start making sense of it. But at the end of the day, Roman wins with the support of Jay, definitely. Jimmy, I question mark Jimmy, but like you said, he may come out. But with Braun Breaker, yeah, like Roman hits him with a Superman punch, and then Jay probably spears Breaker, and then Roman gets Bronson and wins it. And that will continue on Monday Night Raw because I'm sure it's going to spill over to Raw to some extent.
A part of me really wants Bronson Reed to win, just so that you're at a deficit heading to Survivor Series with a potential Vision versus whoever team that's on the other side, if it's Romans or Jays or Punks or LA, whoever. Yeah. So smart money, betting money. If this is WrestleMania 39 money, we'll go never ever bet against Roman Reigns. Logically, for a non-wrestling fan, they may think Bronson Reed should win. I really think Bronson Reed should win. So I'm a
You're gonna ponder
So
on this one?
that means if Roman wins, right, and then they were to team up in Survivor Series and win against the Vision, what do you say about the Vision and Survivor Series? Even if the Vision wins now, with Rollins winning now, what does it mean for a team to then lose at Survivor Series? Like, you would think they're stronger.
That's exactly why they have to lose now.
To come back to reclaim
To
it
come
at
back
Survivor
to
Series.
reclaim at Survivor Series is the only thing that makes sense.
Exactly, because if I'm not mistaken, the last 3 Survivor Series, Hill's been face has been over. You need to switch it up a little bit. You want to, yeah. Part of me, yeah. So, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go on the limb. I'm gonna go Roman. I'm gonna say Roman wins with it with interference. Well, they not with interference, but there will be interference. And yeah, that's all I got, man. Like I really want Bronson Reed to win. He needs victory.
I don't.
He haven't beat Roman yet, right?
Not clean, no.
Yeah. So yeah. And that's the problem. Roman get the clean. Well, Roman wasn't clean either. So yeah. So yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Whatever.
I don't know. Like I said, the storyline it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Correct.
At the same time. Where you go?
Oh, I forgot.
All right, we have a third match. We have Stephanie Valkyria versus Tiffany Stratton, winner against the Crown Jewel Championship in the ring. The battle of brand supremacy for SmackDown versus Raw. Women's champion Valkyria versus the undefeated women's champion of SmackDown. it's time. All right, where do you guys see this match going?
Easy, Stephanie. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, my energy. Don't piss me off and let that Barbie doll will. Do not piss me. I will stop watching. Y'all let Tiffany win this match. I will faithfully stop watching because it is a waste of time. The only win that makes sense, Stephanie. It's time for Tiffy to hang it up. Please. No. I'm over it.
No doubles kiss in that. You gonna add that to it?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I ain't no Booker T. I ain't gonna start barking at the screen or anything, but I'm just saying it's better than that. The prettiest moonsault ever, which really isn't pretty because half of the time she can't even get up on a rope. Like God, Jesus, it's terrible to watch. Oh yeah, we can same time. Nope. We can shut that down. Expedition. And we could take that belt off of her because I'm tired of seeing her with that belt too. Like that's crazy. Crazy.
I think it was a perfect time to have. Well, how that match went against her and Nia and Jade. Oh my god,
that match was so bad.
Yeah,
the match was painfully right. The match was painfully bad. Like the botching, the miscounting, the missing spots, being talked through spots. Like I hate when I can tell it's scripted. That's what irks me. Like I shouldn't be able to, yes, it's entertainment, yes, it's scripted. I understand that, but I don't want to be able to tell that it's scripted. And anytime Jade comes on my screen, I can literally tell like I might as well be at the performance center watching her practice. This isn't quality. No. No. It's not. It's actually bad.
I want Stephanie Vicaire. I agree with Lexi.
It's the only answer that makes sense. If you give me anybody else, I promise I'm gonna stop watching.
Yeah, because Vicaire, like me, this is what me and Clive was talking about earlier. Because if you literally have her lose after you just had her win and you're trying to push her, this is how you not push her if she loses.
There'll be no point.
Yeah, because in this way, it's like you were better off again letting Io win it and taking the L to Tiffany to solidify Tiffany to kind of get some more traction with SmackDown and the women's roster, you know. But still, at the end of the day, you're pushing Vicaire. You better let her win it, because if not, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna look good.
That part, and don't waste our time for real. Like,
Yeah, because if you're trying to promote AAA still, you're gonna have to let the Latina win it. I know she ain't well, I guess that's what they would classify her as, but
yeah,
you
she
have to let
Latina.
her win it to kind of promote that more. It's their business model. They're diversifying.
That I don't.
I gotta put that NBA to use somehow.
They do a better job with. Well, let me not say that. I just don't like that it comes on YouTube because their last couple of AAA WWE have been pretty good.
Yeah, that last one, right? AAA
The
Mania.
last one was
Oh
really
my
good,
God,
and then the
that was
NXT
phenomenal.
TNA was really good as
Was
well.
it? I didn't see that.
Last
I
night, you got to look at the highlights. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but it was actually really good. It was
well, I
really
did
good.
see one thing with the Hardy Boys, and I did
Yeah.
expected that, but that makes sense. But I didn't see the other one, so I have no idea.
I need them to like. I know it's not gonna happen no time soon, but can I get one more WWE one with the Hardy Boys?
Right? Just have them come. You know what would have been nice if they come back, right, and challenge Judgment Day
Judgment Day.
and
Yep,
beat Judgment Day, just
that's who
because
I need.
someone's got
I
to beat
need them to.
Judgment Day.
I need them to come back and because the tag teams are so stacked on SmackDown, it kind of leaves Raw unleveled.
There's none on Raw.
So, right. So I
There's
need them to
barely
come
any on
back.
Raw. Let me rephrase: barely any on Raw.
But they just unified those titles, so we're not seeing that no time soon. The TNA and tag title, the TNA and NXT titles are now unified as of last night. So
Yeah, and I don't see nobody beating the Hardy Boys.
yeah, we're not seeing that.
Only
No,
people that beat the Hardy Boys would be like the Dudley Boys.
Edge and Christian.
Yeah, they
That,
could too, but if you gonna have someone beat the Hardy Boys, it's got to be like you gotta go way, way,
It
way
has
back.
to be like an elite. Somebody call the Usos. They don't got
Yeah,
nothing to
yeah, they
do.
could do it. Yeah,
Somebody call the Usos.
oh man. To answer, not to answer, to respond to the the previous question. I also do see Stephanie Mercury winning because it only makes sense. Like me and Qasim was talking about like half an hour ago. Because if you have her win that title over Io Sky, and then you have her lose in a champion versus champion match, in which you already have Tiffany. Yes, Tiffany's undefeated, but it's just a year, right? That doesn't really mean anything. Well, basically 11 months. You're downplaying her victory from Io because Io is literally the best women wrestler on the planet, and to have Valkyria to lose, it just doesn't make sense. So Valkyria must win this match just to solidify her spot as the dominant women's wrestler on Raw. You know, is she the number one women's wrestler on Raw? No, of course not, because we all know that spot belongs to Rhea Ripley. But it's just to solidify her this championship reign that she will be on. So have her defeat the woman that had an amazing match at WrestleMania, Tiffany Time against Charlotte Flair. But yeah, just it makes sense for like I said, it just makes sense for Stephanie Bakir to win. That's all I got. And of course, she's doing that doubles kiss. So, our fourth match. I believe we're on the fourth match right now. We have which match I want to do. Why not? Let's do Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. What's your thoughts on that match? The implication for Rollins. Uh, there's really no real implication for Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes is the QB1, but historically, Seth Rollins is on pay-per-view 0-3 against Rhodes.
I am excited to see. I'm ready to see Cody lose. Again, I don't feel like it makes sense for him to win. What you call it, Crown Jewel again because he won last year, so it does not make sense for him to win. Also, we need to set up Survivor Series. We need a Seth versus Cody. So, yeah, we can go ahead and hang that up. I'm going to go with Seth on this one, and I'm pretty okay with Cody losing.
Yep. Sentiment. I share the same sentiment. Me and Clyde talked about that earlier. Again, Cody, he was the inaugural champ. He got it in the bag. He doesn't lose. It doesn't hurt his story. It doesn't hurt him whatsoever. But Seth, he loses everything with this one if he loses. So he needs this win to kind of get the monkey off his back, at least with the Cody and him second guessing himself if he's good enough. Then we can go on and have someone else challenge Seth and blah, 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 blah. But Seth has to win this one because if not, everything you did with the Vision, everything you're doing with all of them would mean absolutely nothing if he loses and they fall apart. It was a waste of time if they do that. But I would like to see Cody eventually, finally, him and Randy.
Yes, like I'm tired of them Easter egging this whole Randy Orton versus Cody. I need Randy to take the belt off Cody.
Yes,
Like I'm
it
tired
won't
of
hurt
I'm
Cody.
tired.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt Cody even if he lost to Randy.
No,
Because
it
eventually he can get it
doesn't.
back and he starts building his wins, as in now he's the 3-time champion, but Randy still gets that what? Number 15 or 16? And that still
Yes,
puts Randy in an elite group.
they're
Give it to
pl-
Randy. He's been
they're
working hard. He earned that.
they're playing him, and
Yeah,
it's
so
confusing.
Seth wins, Cody loses, but then Cody can think about Randy in a big pay-per-view and then let Randy get it and then eventually give it back to Cody by the end of the year, or if not, maybe Royal Rumble. And then Cody's still the champ, and then he'll go to WrestleMania and face whomever at that point.
Right, or for shits and giggles, Randy could really hold it until Mania. Like, what's really?
Yeah,
Do I
yeah.
really need another Mania with Cody Rhodes? It reminds
True.
me of what they did with Roman.
How he
We
was
have
at
how
everything,
many?
yeah.
What 6 WrestleManias in a row with Roman? Don't get me wrong, I love the man, but at some type it was like, all right. At least with Roman, we understood Roman had WWE on his back. Y'all just got this man in this 3-piece double-breasted suit every week, yelling in the mic, giving me this long dissertation of I don't even know what's going on. We could go ahead and wrap this up for real.
Yeah. You got to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Throw
I
in a
don't
curveball, let Randy in there, let him get it in, let him have his win, get his 16th title.
for
And
one
then
time, for the one time, it's not gonna hurt.
yeah,
Like
because Cody can always get it back, and he can go through the ringer. Like he might not win the Royal Rumble if he loses to Randy. He'll go to Elimination Chamber. He'll make his way back somehow. Because everyone's always pulling for Cody, unless Cody goes heel because he absolutely goes ape shit and becomes Cody Lander finally.
even that they're delaying you're Easter egging it to happen and you're delaying it. Like, let him crash out already, please.
Yeah, like he showed the glimmer of it against Cena. He did.
But now
But again, it was
we're not
still
even
legal.
seeing it for with Seth at all.
Yeah.
Like what's the point? Like, what are y'all trying to come on now? But that's my thing. I have Seth for this one.
Yep. Same here.
I have Mr. Seth Rollins winning this, and I have Seth win this clean.
Yeah.
I have Seth win this clean. Like
especially if we do, because that's what main event most likely. No,
yeah.
No,
Yep.
they're gonna do John Cena and AJ Styles main event. I highly doubt they'll have that opening the show. You know what? I'm trying to think. They weird. I'm trying to think, will they have AJ and John main event? Probably not. So if that is main event, then definitely winning clean, because the Vision would be tied up already for the night.
Yeah, because Bronson would be tied up by Roman. Because
Mhm.
I would see Roman going first and then getting that match out of the way with Roman because
I
he's
don't even
either
want
main
him
eventing.
opening either. I mean, the last couple of times he's been opening too, which
Yeah.
really has not hurt him at all. So I'm not even mad at it.
Because if you want to really get the crowd into it,
You're
you
gonna
should
have
let
him
Roman start it, and then that builds into it, and then that next match has to be a key match to, like, if anything, Stephanie Vicaire versus Tiffany Stratton
Yup,
after,
yup. And then
because now you're building up, because now you're getting the people you want to see win. Then again, if you're going to really keep that momentum going,
you have the Cena match next.
yep, have that next, because then the crowd's like, we want more. You know, they're insatiable at that point. Then you
And
let them
then
finish with Steph and Cody. Let them finish with that one, because that one,
Especially with it being at 8 a.m., you want people like, yo, we up. You don't want the ratings to end up going down around 9 o'clock because it's like, all right, well, we got like, this is what y'all started with. Like, I could have stayed in bed. So
yeah.
they're going to want to open with a banger to
Yeah, if
keep
Roman starts
their,
it off, oh, like me, I'm gonna watch it irregardless, because I'm up at like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning on the weekends. But during the weekday, I'll be like, yeah, it's 7:15. But I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be screaming and yelling. Everybody in the house gonna be like, "Shut up, we're sleeping." I'm like, not me.
oh, no, I'm watching it. I'm going to complain and say I'm not going to watch it, but I'm going to watch it.
yeah, I'm gonna be up. I think I'm not sure what time the pre-show starts. Probably 6 6 in the morning.
They were saying like, yeah, it all starts at like 5:30.
Yeah,
Show
it's at
starts
like
at like
5,
6
some
something.
crazy
Yeah,
number.
I'm like, yeah, I will be logging in right at 6 to watch.
It start at 8. No, what time it
I
start?
mean,
Did it
not
start at
6.
8?
Sorry, 8. 8.
Start
5
at
at
8. It
8.
start at
Yeah.
8.
So what's the last match?
We have the tag team match: the Kabuki Warriors versus Io
Oh,
Sky and
So
Rhea
my
Ripley.
take on this is low key interesting, and maybe it's too early in this storyline to happen. I want Rhea and Io to win, but I feel like the reason why they're gonna win is because Kari is gonna turn on Asuka.
Yes.
Only because why did Asuka slap the fire out of her? Like,
Yeah.
wallet. I feel like something, and if it doesn't happen here, I'm trying to figure out when can they plan that to happen, because this storyline is kind of new, kind of fresh. It escalated rather quickly. I will say that. Like, we all knew that Asuka was gonna turn, but I wasn't expecting it to happen on a Monday night. Cause what? And I didn't expect it to happen this early in the storyline. So part
Yeah.
of me feels like Kari is definitely going to turn on Asuka, but where does that now leave her as a wrestler? Because she really only thrives in a tag team. She doesn't thrive as a singles wrestler unless they partner her up with Io Sky, which makes, why are we doing that again?
Yeah. I mean, where that leaves Kyrie, like you said, I don't know if she turns, but I think she has a moment of hesitation, which pisses off Asuka to give Io and Rhea the advantage. But that then it'll be addressed later on, like that following Monday, where Asuka calls out Kyrie and makes her like bow down to her or whatever. And then I think that's when Io and Rhea come out again to kind of save Kyrie. I think Kyrie hesitates to some extent, where she wants her to do the same elbow, and they kind of like messed up Io, and Rhea's on the outside of the ring, and then Kyrie just like hesitates, and Rhea comes and like pushes her off, and then Asuka gets like riptide, and then that's how it goes. But I see
Yeah.
them winning. But Asuka's gonna have words with Kyrie, like, Kyrie-san! She gonna do what she do.
Doing all that screaming and yelling in people them face. Like, girl.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Like, did you see on was on this past Raw, the
Yeah, the sign.
sign, the anime cartoon sign was so hilarious.
Now, whoever took the time to do that, shout out to them.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that
like
was great.
Kyrie-san, hilarious. But that's, yeah, I got Mommy on top and Io.
And I don't want to see another live event with Rhea losing, because excuse me, like what are we doing here? No.
Yeah, she's taking quite a few L's.
They too many for me, and I don't even really like her like that.
Like, because if not, you put her mid card and have her win the what's on Raw? Is it the IC title? No, that's on SmackDown. No, the IC title for women is on Raw, right?
Yeah, Becky
Yeah,
Lynch.
that's on Raw with Becky. But you know who I want to take that title? There's only one person who rightfully should be taking that title from Becky right now.
Maxine
Absolutely
Dupree.
not, even though that match was fire. Bailey.
Yeah, that
They
was funny.
low-key dropped that whole storyline. Like, I'm confused.
Bailey coming back being all kind of
Bipolar.
Bailey. Not
That
BBL Bailey, but
bipolar
Bailey.
Bailey needs to
Yeah.
go after her belt. Like that shift in storyline, like, annoyed me.
What happened this week with her and Lyra? I didn't really. Honestly, I haven't watched Raw the last several weeks. I got glimpses of
Nothing.
it on Instagram.
So every week they've been rotating. So this week Lyra was fighting Roxanne Perez, and Bailey and what's her name? Raquel were ringside. Raquel distracted the ref. Bailey got involved. Raquel kicked Bailey. Bailey's down. When Bailey was down, Lyra hopped over the top rope. I'm sorry, not Lyra. Lyra hopped over the top rope to get at Raquel. Got distracted. Raquel got her, hit her with a pop rocks. Win. BBL Billy gets pissed, pulls Lyra by the hair, like, oh, we got to get back at them. We got to back at them. Further in the show, they show them backstage. Raquel and Roxanne is on the floor, and security is breaking them up.
Wait a minute. Judgment Day women's, they still got the tag titles?
No. Alexa and Charlotte have it.
Okay. And the men's, they have
Judgment Day
men's, right? Yeah.
Which they haven't defended since July.
Fucking stupid. That's crazy. That's insane. That is insane. Just thinking about that. And
it's crazy. What else titles kind of getting a sleeper? The women's United States title.
Haven't been defended on a PLE, right? Nope.
No, never. She hasn't been defending that title at all. For all of that, she might as well just become a tag team. I don't see the point. I never thought I would say right. I never thought I would say I would miss Chelsea Green as a champion, because at least she defended her title.
Yeah, she defended it like 6 times if I read. Yeah.
She was on TV every week. Every week.
This is the
I don't know.
Any final thoughts before SmackDown that leads into Crown Jewel?
I will always think Crown Jewel is a waste of time, but all right.
Well, they got another 3 years, 4 years on that deal, I guess.
So I thought Crown Jewel, correct me, clearly I'm wrong, but I thought it was mutually exclusive, supposed to be in Saudi Arabia.
It was. It was. So because Saudi Arabia has that whole Crown Jewel WWE museum, and that's where the Crown Jewel belts are held. They're in Saudi. What I think happened is, because they're getting Mania, they changed the whole deal at this point.
Oh, they probably said, hey, let's move it to Perth.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. We're slowly seeing, and I don't think people are realizing it, and I hope by the time people realize this, it's not too late. I hope y'all know the only PLE y'all going to have in the United States of America is probably only going to be SummerSlam, Survivor Series maybe, and WrestleMania will forever be in Vegas. The only PLEs you're going to see go from state to state is going to be Survivor Series and SummerSlam. Everything else is going to be moved to Saudi Arabia or Vegas. They're slowly phasing out TKO. When I say they are slowly phasing out WWE events. It's about to be overseas because that's where they make the most money. They're not making the most money out here anymore. And people who care will go overseas to watch them. So I hope y'all enjoy. You will get an occasional Monday Night Raw. an occasional SmackDown, but most of the PLEs are going to be overseas. That's just my thoughts from what I'm witnessing.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Hold on, let me get the other bag.
Are they in Japan yet or no? They didn't go to Japan, right?
No. Yeah.
When do they go to Japan? Next month?
I didn't know they were going to Japan.
They have a whole Japanese tour, yeah, coming up soon.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Why? When they going to Japan?
Actually, they supposed to be going to Japan next week.
Yeah, I was right. Tokyo, October 17th and October 18th. Yeah, they'll be in Japan. That whole week, they're in Japan.
Yeah, it'll be like a super show.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's why that week the show starts.
Open up. Do you have a key? Open up the door.
Yeah, that's probably why they start in Perth.
Monday, yeah, I think they go from Perth to Japan because Monday they're still in Australia. That Raw starts at 8
I was gonna say because wasn't that Raw supposed to be like wicked early?
That Raw starts at 8 a.m. Yeah, because they're in Australia, and then that SmackDown is in Japan. So I wonder if that's gonna end up being. They're not gonna double tape that. I don't think. I wonder if they'll actually be live. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're slowly phasing out WWE events within the United States. And I feel like by 2027, it's going to be clipped. You're not getting anything. You'll get WrestleMania in Vegas every year.
Well, hey, we're not getting WrestleMania 2027.
Oh, you're not? Because where is that going? That's going
Saudi.
to I was going to Saudi.
That's
yeah.
Saudi.
So you're getting it.
Yeah.
2028. It'll be back in Vegas.
Maybe.
Or Saudi. It might be in Saudi.
They owe
be in like the UK or something. Somewhere in the
they owe Minneapolis of WrestleMania, and now they owe New Orleans of WrestleMania.
But I feel like Indy's not going to get it because they had last year. They had Royal Rumble last year, and I think that's why they kind of gave them WrestlePalooza as like a shut up. Even though WrestlePalooza was a flop. And WrestlePalooza didn't even have to be a flop. That's the crazy part about it. That could have been one of the greatest PLEs they had this year. And they fumbled the bag badly. And they didn't have to.
No, I agree. Sorry, I just got home. I'm trying to put all my stuff away so I can eat some food because I'm starving.
No facts. I need to order something to eat.
Yeah, I'm still at work. Nah. Yeah, I'm still at work I got a meeting tomorrow to do. But yeah. We can wrap up if you have desire. If you have any like last thoughts.
No, mine is just let the WWE TKO / AAA gods bless me with a 5-0 or 6-0 based on the matches, so I can reclaim my #1 spot. That's all.
I think all of us picked the same people that's going to win on Saturday. So
yeah, as long as Lord Dwee's picks is few different, then I'm good.
Yeah, I have no other words. I don't. Lexi.
What happened? Oh, bye guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go undefeated. Because I studied these picks, I prayed over it, so I'm gonna be undefeated. I'm going back on top. And yeah, it should. Wow, the laughing is crazy.
No, I'm just saying. Listen,
I'm also going to say a quick prayer to TKO, Ticketmaster, WWE. Pretty please drop the prices at Madison Square Garden because I don't know if they think it's tax season, stimulus season, or free money season. Drop them prices so me, little old Alexis, can go see John Cena one last time because I'm not driving to DC.
Yeah, I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked at tickets yet.
The cheapest ticket to Madison Square Garden is $521.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. And the last time I was at MSG for the Monday Night Raws in March, when they came to the world's
we're
most
missing
famous.
it.
Actually, when you and I were there,
yeah.
when you were there, my ticket was only like $290.
Yeah, I think how much I paid for my ticket? Like three something. I said.
Yeah, you paid like $310. It was a
Yeah.
little bit more than me because you got it the same day, but your seats were a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to go from $290 to 521 American US dollars.
Telling me to free.
Call the police.
Yeah.
I will shut New York City down. No, if I can't go, nobody can go.
We missed the chicken.
And that part.
Chicken sandwich. But matter of fact, she ate pasta earlier.
But yes, it's your girl Lexi checking out. We will come back, revamp, regroup after Crown Jewel in Perth.
Yep, it's your boy Simicus 83 trying to get back to my number one spot. Lord Dweez, I'm coming for you. It's been fun.
All right, it's your boy Clyde, aka Mr. Make Things Go Boom.
He gonna get you.
Yo, he's having a bad year in fantasy league. He's like 1-4 in my league. I can't talk because I'm like 2-3. So,
my fantasy
killed me with
player is
that.
down for the count, so I'm not even gonna talk about that.
My brother,
shout out to Malik Neighbors, we love you.
My brother's like 5-0, 5-0, and he already won the championship already from a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's great. Good night, guys.
Good night, ladies.
Have a good one.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, be blessed.
All right, see you guys.